Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marlo and this is Main Books, and today I'm going to show you all the books I bought recently and I'm super excited to share them with you. This is filled with books. Let's go. This is going to be a variety of new books and secondhand books. The first book I got was a book I really anticipated on reading because it won prizes. It's super popular, so I'm really happy that I got my hands on it. It's Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus, and this book is set in the 1960s and it's about a research institute. Elizabeth is the only woman working there. It's kind of like a feminist book. I'm so excited to read this. Say hi to my cat who's trying to eat the box. Once it's empty, you can sit in it, okay? Ah! Okay. The next book is Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. This book is about a girl going back to their hometown even though she doesn't want to, and then she meets Claire and I think they fall in love. I don't know. It's a cute little queer romance. I don't really read a lot of romances because I feel like they're falling a bit flat for me most of the time. If you know a really good romance, let me know. The next book is The Skies Everywhere by Jenny Nelson. I read I'll Give You the Sun and I gave that 5 stars. So when I saw this on a vintage from a girl who I wanted to buy another book from, I'll show them in a second, I thought I should give this a shot because that book was a 5-star read. Don't think this is gonna be a 5-star read because, you know, I want to keep my expectations low, but I'm really excited to read it. It's really nice and floppy. It's about grief. She is in a love triangle and her sister has died, so she's grieving, and so it's about finding love while you're grieving. So I'm really excited to read this. This woman knows how to write, so looking forward to that. Then the next book I also got from the same girl, Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. I'm sorry for mispronouncing almost every name. This book looks very cool. Like, if you'll be reading this in public, you seem smart. In this back flap text, there's nothing about what's going on in this book. All we know is that it's narrated by Katie, who's 31, and she's trying to come to terms with her childhood at her school. I'm really interested in this book, even though I know nothing about it. But I've heard good things about it, I guess. So both those books were from the same seller because she sold The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And this is the book, my favorite book. This is the book I gave 5 stars, and you're like, why don't you have it? Well, I sold it. But then afterwards I had sold it. It was like, it's my favorite book. Shouldn't I have a copy of my favorite book at all times? And this one, she sold it for a good price. So I bought it and I am planning on annotating it, you know, doodling in it, just making it kind of seem like a journal, because I just feel like I want to connect with this book more than just read it once. So that's what I'll be doing. And I also was thinking about making a new cover for it, but that's a bit ambitious, so I'm not promising you I will do that. But if I do, I'll promise to show it in a video once. But yeah, I'm really excited to annotate this book. Then the next book I got is the first new book I got. Lullabies for Little Criminals by Heather O'Neill. I saw the audiobook version on Next Story and I just felt like I really wanted to read the actual book. This audiobooks, I do like to listen to audiobooks, but only if it's like a more simple written book, so a romance or whatnot, not some literary thing you need to like reread, because it's just, I don't like that. So this book, 12-year-old baby is used to turmoil in her life. Her mother is long dead, her father is a junkie, and they shuttle between rotting apartments and decrepit downtown hotels. As her father's addiction and paranoia grows worse, she begins a journey that will lead her in and out of several foster homes, a detention center, and eventually onto the streets as a prostitute. Throughout the chaos and hardship of her life, Baby's remarkable strength of spirit enables her to survive. Smart, funny, and determined to lift herself off the city's dirty streets, she knows that the only person she can truly rely upon is herself. So this sounds really sad, but it did give me like Lana Del Rey Unreleased vibes. But this book is probably gonna break me. Like, once in a while I read those books about young girls in like tragic circumstances and it breaks me a little, but at the same time I really feel it. Like, what I miss with like normal like romances or whatnot, it just, I don't connect to the characters, and I do connect to these sad little girls, so that's why I like reading them. And then this book I also got secondhand, is in perfect condition. I love it. This is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. I saw a TikTok about someone having a cocktail party, and then one of the cocktails was themed after this book, and I think that says something about the book. I don't know what, but it got me intrigued. It really seems like I am picking books for dumb reasons, but I can just not remember what books are about, because I'm like, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna forget what happens until I read it. At a party thrown by her parents, Evelyn Hardcastle will be killed. Again. She's been murdered hundreds of times, and each day Aidan Bishop is too late to save her. The only way to break this cycle is to identify Evelyn's killer, but every time the day begins again, Aidan wakes in the body of a different guest, and someone is desperate to stop him ever escaping Black Heath. So it's kind of like a mind-blowing, plot-twisty book, I think, but it sounds fun. It sounds intriguing. So the next book I'm really excited about reading. I got this one new. This is Just Kids by Patti Smith. I have seen everyone who loves Daisy Jones and the Six talk about how you need to read this book. So obviously I'm going to do that, especially since she is the theme song of the show. Fantastic. I've seen this book a lot. I didn't even know her. Like, wow, that's bad. I know her now, and I am really excited to read this. This is what I want to read about, so I'm super excited. This is about her life, her love story. It's about the late 60s and 70s, about the rich and poor, the hustlers and the hellions. A true fable. It is a portrait of two young artists' ascent, prelude to fame. I am excited to read this. The next book I also got new. It's Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. I have actually not read anything by him before, even though I know he has other popular books. This is a really weird size, but I like that it's wide even though it's small, because I don't like when you have to like read like this. But yeah, I saw that this was a really good book about depression, and I just think it's a really nice title, Reasons to Stay Alive. I think it's just really funny if you were to read this in public. Like, imagine sitting in your therapist like waiting room reading this. That'd be funny. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. Do we have some happy books in here? The next book I got secondhand. Like, sometimes I just look at people's bookshelves and they're just like selling all the books on the bookshelves, and I'm just going to type in the titles in Goodreads, and then I find a bunch of new books that I want to read and I buy them. But it's just a really funny way of finding new books, because not all the books are going to be like on BookTube or BookTok or anything. So this book has a really cute alternative cover that I don't have, but that's fine. This is Don't Look Back by Jennifer Armentrout. So this is a thriller, but on the other cover there's like a ballerina in a box, and that's like aesthetic. This is not very cute. This book is about Samantha Franco has the perfect life until, that is, she and our best friend Cassie disappear, and only Samantha resurfaces with no knowledge of what happened. And Cassie stays missing. Gradually, Samantha begins to piece together her memories of that night. If she can do so, she may yet be able to save her friend, and little by little, something begins to emerge. Then she gets the note. Don't look back. You won't like what you find. Ooh. So, we got a thriller. I am excited to read this. Thrillers do go hard. I mean, if it's a good thriller, they go hard. The next book, I've never heard of this book before, but I saw this title and this color scheme and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna read that. It's called Kill the Boy Band. Kill the Boy Band. This is so, like, it might be a really teenager-like book. I have no idea, but I just liked it. It's written by Goldie Moldavsky, and they are friends, they are fans, they are sick of being nice. Just know from the start that it wasn't supposed to go like this. All we wanted was to get near them. That's why we got a room in the hotel where they were staying. We were not planning to kidnap one of them, especially not the most useless one. But we had him, his room key, his cell phone and his secrets. We were not planning on what happened next, we swear. Like, I just love the like famous culture, as you can see in my book taste. But I also love obsessive characters because I'm obsessive myself, not over people as much, but I do like to get in the minds of like this is just a group of girls, fangirls, and they're gonna kill, like, that's fun. I want to read about it, so that's that one. And then from that same seller, I also got, this is the last book, by the way. This is 7 Ways We Lie by Riley Redgate. This book is about 7 people and about the 7 sins. So yeah, I think this is an interesting book because it's about 7 different characters and they all like portray one of the 7 sins, and it's about high school drama. We sense a theme here. But yeah, I'm excited to read it. Money was spent. I must say I only have like 4 books left in my, or 4 or 5 books left in my physical TBR. So I'm not over consuming in books because I do read them kind of fast, I guess. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting this channel, so it really needs to grow and it really helps me to stay motivated to make more content. And I'm so excited to make book content and do challenges, more hauls. If there's anything specific you want to see on this channel, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll leave all my socials and everything in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and I would love to see you next time. Bye!